A thread by Soul War. Americana Rising, the Soul War has begun. President Trump has defied the left's attack on faith and family, and now the Soul War is underway. The statue of President Theodore Roosevelt is being removed. Erased from history, this CNN piece casts Teddy as a virulent racist and oppressor. Those who know actual history know that that's bunk. From CNN.com, removing the Teddy Roosevelt statue is just the beginning. The statue of President Woodrow Wilson has been removed from the University of Texas at Austin, along with that of Jefferson Davis. Both were unrepentant racists, but with their removal, history is being erased. The statue of President Andrew Jackson was vandalized as Marxist goon squads of Antifa and BLM attempted to topple it. They failed. Old Hickory was too tough for them. The statue of President Abraham Lincoln, called the Emancipation Statue or the Freedman's Memorial, due to it being funded and placed there by freed slaves grateful to Lincoln, is now under threat. None of this is just happening. We all know which president they're really trying to remove. The president who is undoing their stealthy and insidious progress towards a fundamentally transformed America, from a constitutional republic to their totalitarian wet dream. They are sending President Trump a message. Your days are numbered. Right now, they are attacking, removing statues to make their point. People familiar with Marxist doctrine know exactly where this is leading. When they're done with statues or prevented them, people are next. The escalations are mounting. Their pandemic failed. Yes, MSM, social media, and political operatives disguised as medical professionals are hyping COVID to the max, but America has moved on. Their long-planned insurrection is faltering, actually defeated in 3 days. They set fire to a church just across from the White House. The next day, President Trump walks over, stands in front of that place of worship, and held up his mother's Bible in pure defiance. See the weathermen's strategy? Their plan to unmake America and recast it in their image. The moment President Trump held up that Bible, the Soul War began in earnest. Many have fought it for years, preparing and steeling ourselves. Now it is here, and you will find you cannot remain indifferent. They will not allow that. Your silence is violence, you see. I saw this coming during the Obama years. They were preparing the ground even as we were. Safe spaces, triggering, room to destroy, microaggressions. Words are violence, building minds devoid and hostile to reality as it is, to blow up on you and the country. Look at this woman. She has been made unreachable. She will not listen. She's enraged and wants to destroy a statue paid for and commented on by freed slaves. Doesn't know, doesn't care. The old man can't reach her at all. This is a microcosm of the problem. There's nothing we can do to reach these people. The polarizing break is here. The Soul War has begun. One side's reality is going to utterly and completely implode. The one that has lost all forms of self-correction in lieu of impossible political ambitions. Not our fault. We must weather this storm, a storm that will consume them. You cannot reason with madness, and these people have been driven insane. Their very humanity has been crushed, and now they're coming for yours. Stay safe. Stay defensive. It's not our job to confront violent lunatics. I'm not going to climb down a tree to kick a rabid wolf. I don't advise you to do that either. President Trump, the DOJ, and anyone else given authority via the Stafford Act, it is their job to defend and protect us. Let them do their job. All we can do is mess things up. What a beautiful black sky, someone said once. He had 2 political operatives pretending to be FBI agents in his office, as he mused to himself looking out of a window, completely relaxed as they tried to destroy his life and career. The agents were unnerved, as several minutes later, the Patriot looked out the window to a clear blue sky and said again, "What a beautiful black sky." They wondered what the hell he was talking about. Well, I can explain. Black sky, torrential rain, flood, washes filth away. General Michael Flynn, we have an army of digital soldiers. This was irregular warfare at its finest in politics. We have what we call here citizen journalists because the journalists we have in our media did a disservice to themselves. A struggle to the death what has just been engaged openly now as before it was covert. Human liberty, Americana, versus slavery, Marxism. Only one path for humanity is going to survive this. Marxism never had a prayer. They consider this image triggering. Family and faith are their bane. The beautiful black sky is a herald of the flood that is going to wash our land clean of the scourge that has plagued the world for a century. The left sold their souls for power. This is not hyperbole. Look at them. They are descending back into the primordial before your eyes. All I can say is that Trump and many others have been working diligently and just as ruthlessly under the radar, preparing for this reckoning. They get one shot at this, one only. So they have been slowly and methodically preparing. Yes, it's infuriating. It's taken years. But they are about to burst the dam. A dam created by a deep state that was more a culture than a cohesive cabal. Agencies almost completely comprised of lefties. Most law abiding, Trump and company have worked miracles despite this. When it breaks, their escalations spell their doom. All they had to do to avoid this in 2017 was to stop. They can't. Obama took the olive branch Trump offered, snapped it in two, then tried to jam it up his nose. They're doomed. Look at them. They know it. America will finally be free of them. Yes, it was a long slog, but the dawn that's coming will amaze you. And it's going to happen a lot sooner now, thanks to these unhinged, deadly buffoons. So cool your jets. Trump's got this. Prepare for a new chapter in the Soul War.